Welcome back to the WS Daily. Thanks for being here. Justin Howard joins us as he does every Monday. If you have any home reno tips, this is the guy to go to. He is with Trinity Custom Carpentry. And I asked you last week to bring a toy, a big toy. What did you bring here?
We brought a framing nailer.
Framing nailer.
Framing nailer.
That looks heavy, is it?
You want to hold it?
Sure. Oh yeah, this would give you a good workout.
Definitely. Especially when you're holding it above your head.
So I'd imagine this is a heavy-duty nail gun.
It is, yeah. You hook it up to an air compressor. Holds about 4 of these clips, which is, these nails are 3 1/4 inches. Holds about 4, so there's 25. So that's about 100 nails all at once. And
you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
And in the world of framing, size matters.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'd imagine this would cut your job down by half.
At least.
Instead of one nail, this goes do.
Yep. Yeah. It has a safety feature, so it has to be impressed into the wood before it'll fire. Good. And just nice steel cleats to get a good grip on your lumber. And yeah, wonderful toy.
Well, you would use this for joists, studs, framing, and we're going to talk about that right now.
Certainly.
Framing as it pertains to renovations versus additions.
Yeah, framing in general for the home, residential homes. So yeah, there's 3 major components to framing, which would be your joists, your floor system.
Well, we're looking at this right now.
Okay, yeah. So this is a project that we completed a couple years ago. And you can see that the joists are a certain size, they're spaced at a certain distance. All of that is found on a span table.
That's building code.
That's building code, yeah. A lot of it will come from the plans, the blueprints from an engineer. Lets us know what kind of weight is going to be distributed. So yeah, and then we have the next picture, which is the walls. As you can tell, you have your flooring system, but then plywood goes down for your subfloor.
This was an addition.
This was an addition, yeah. So we increased the square footage of the home. Now the walls are built independently of the flooring system. That's platform framing. That's very common today. If I can give you any tips and you're going to frame a wall, be specific. If you have windows, if you have doors going in, you don't want to make a mistake on this. Then we have your rafter system or your trusses. Back in the day, the carpenter would build the trusses. Now we have truss companies, so we'll have an engineer do up a set of plans. We'll issue that to them and say, here you go, build these for us. They'll all arrive on site.
They'll come assembled like this.
They will come assembled, and then it's our job to assemble them properly, in the proper spacing and in the right way. Now with the addition is a little different because I had to tie into an existing roof. So you want to make sure all your lines are level, and you didn't want the addition looking like an addition.
So basically you're tearing a wall down in a house and then working with that space for that addition.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, when I noticed they were building on Princess Street after the fire, that condo or that apartment complex, as they were building, I saw truckloads of those trusses come in. And I remember thinking, oh, that's how they do it. It comes pre-assembled. But that's specifications from the builder. That would be you.
That's right, yeah. And more times than not, it comes from the engineer. So I wouldn't, every framing member has to carry a certain load. There's dead loads and live loads. So a dead load is basically the weight of the building. A live load is anything that's not attached. People, furniture, in the roof, snow, in our case, right? That all weighs something. So that has to be taken into consideration.
And so that's an addition different than a renovation, which is an existing space, just altering it.
Yeah.
Load-bearing walls, for instance, you would have to know about.
You sure would. In a basement, if you wanted to remove a wall, you'd be sure that it's not load-bearing. There's structural issues if you take it away. If you had a table and you took 2 legs away, that would be a problem.
That's why you're the professional. That's why I would never do anything like that in my personal space. I would ruin something. Okay. Thank you so much. So much to learn from you. Here's how to get a hold of Justin for Trinity Custom Carpentry.
Your Trinity Custom Carpentry check was brought to you by Trinity Custom Carpentry. See them online at trinitycustomcarpentry.ca. Trinity nails it every time.